Alright, welcome back to Roguetech, and welcome back to Challenge Run from the Ashes. Yep, this is still the relaunch. I will keep drawing attention to the fact that we are doing the challenge run. I am dropping on double the Lance rating. And to do that, in case you missed last episode, I went into the Roguetech launcher and disabled all the things that said challenging content. So, no society, no risk tech, etc. And we started back at the end of episode 1 because that was the one that I loaded. I didn't feel like checking every single one to see when it was that I acquired stuff that no longer exists. So, with that, we're going to pass the 3 days until the ship upgrade is done. Beautiful. From the mission we dropped on, we're going to get the Mech Bay 2 in order, or started at least. And yeah, so once that's done, we'll be able to work on 2 mechs at a time. And yes, I intentionally decided that I'd rather go with the 2 times the Lance rating over any kind of economic challenge. So the next challenge run after this one concludes will have harsher economic challenges on top of the double Lance rating. I just wanted to make sure this is, viable. So we've got 1 more day before they're ready, 2 more days before Commander's ready. Might as well wait for them. Oops. Stop. Okay. So I think we went like a day or 2 too far. Yeah, we did not go and rescue... Who was it? Payday. Who dropped on 1 mission, immediately punched out, and didn't accomplish anything before destroying our locust. Not our locust, our fleet. Is it a fleet or is it a locust? Wasp. Close. One of the bugs. In any case, we're going to drop on another mission. I guess I could check in the barracks and see if somebody got enough experience to get maybe Tactics 4. Ooh. Hello, Sarge. So because of the changes to missile weapons, the plus 0.5 clustering is actually massive. So that basically guarantees that if you... Well, not guarantees, but it increases the chance that if you hit with the initial to-hit roll, that every missile will hit. Which is good. So is the 25% crit chance. I really do want to give her Escapist, though. So before I commit to any of that, I'm going to go for 4 Guts, 4 Piloting. Commander's back up and running. Ek. He's Gladiator, right? Yeah, he's Gladiator. So we're going to give him another Guts. He's going to go into Juggernaut, which is handy early game because you do tend to want to kick and punch a lot whenever you're especially in a hot biome. So Ek is definitely coming with us in the next drop. We'll give Tinker plus 1 sensor check roll. Oh wow, Frosty. Frosty only had 2 tactics. That will help. Mouse. Sure. 3 Guts, slightly less likely to panic out. Okay. Now let's go drop on a mission. Oh yeah, I also tinkered around a little bit in the Mech Bay. The Bushwhacker cannot currently really equip much in place of the MMLs that would help with heat or anything. I need double heat sinks, but I don't have the slots for double heat sinks, so I would really just need a plus 1 heat sink, engine heat sink. Maybe 1 more double heat sink and then be able to drop in some stuff. But for now, this is still what we're running. Vehicle bay, I'm pretty sure I forgot to actually go back in and repair. I was looking at swapping in and out the LRM-10. No, I did repair it. Okay. I was looking at swapping out the LRM-10 potentially with another SRM, like an SRM-4. SRM-6 would be amazing. And I took out the LK ammo to put on the Dervish, which I did not end up doing. Whoops. Oh well. Here we go on a mission. So, we know we have a 1.5 difficulty lance, or 1.5 strength lance. And this is close enough. Oh, I think this is the kind that like made me realize that with the settings I had in the launcher that was too... yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Also go full salvage. And our commander is getting back into the bushwhacker. Ek is going to stay in the dervish. I mean, yeah. Then again, no, mouse is going to go. Oh, mouse is Mechs only. That's why mouse isn't in there. All right, let's go. Yep. Oh, Darius didn't say the thing. Oh well. Alright, I still haven't exactly decided on a naming convention for this, like, relaunch of Chandron from the Ashes, but... I'll figure it out. Alright. Yeah, this is very, very similar to the missions that made me doubt everything. See if not having the ability to roll crazy extreme things is going to help. And I am very tempted to also, if things continue to be as easy as the last mission, I'm very tempted to just go ahead and start re-enabling the challenging content editions. But I'm going to play for a little while before, just to make sure that it's not like low rolls. The exact opposite problem of what was going on before, you know? Okay, so there's a quad mech. Scorpion. That's cool. I'd take him home with me. Actually, based on the armoring structure, it's probably a medium. Bradford. I'd take him home with me. Ooh, Thunderbolt. Oh no, this is showing the Scorpion, right? Aphrodite attachment. That sounds scary. Alright, no, this is definitely the Bradford. Grenade launcher, along with the Thunderbolt 15 and machine gun heavy. Okay then. We've got a Phoenix Hawk and a Falcon HVT. Hover tanks.
Good to go.
Alright, I am going to, I think, go 5 Embrace.
Got it.
They're not close enough for me to kick the Garnesium to active. Not yet, anyway. I will just go ahead and prep the DACA for the first round. I have a good shot.
I'm here.
Alright. Vedette. Oh wow, I have a very steep way down. Oh, wait, no, I can go down here. Okay, cool. There we go.
Oh boy, here
Tanks to
we
the
go.
front. Tanks to the front. Zoom, zoom. Okay. So it looks like the Bradford also has some kind of ECM. Ooh, if that's an Angel ECM, I would love to get that. But it is going to mess with my sensors. So,
What are your orders?
gotta keep that in mind. Okay, Saracen
Copy that,
HCV.
Commander.
Getting my Saracen up to speed. On the downhill, it should be able to... Actually, that might be too steep now that I think about it.
I await your command.
Hover tanks can only really go fast on flat ground. Alright, 5 Embrace. Sounds good for the Dervish as well. Cool. Well, let's see what we can do. Quad mechs are so interesting.
What can I do for you?
Anyway. I mean, those are hit chances. Do I go for it? I think I go for it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm still outside. Oh yeah, those are beautiful hit chances. Actually, I'm going to go with the EMP. Make sure that the Scorpion cannot really fire back at our... Well, hopefully anything.
Tell me what to shoot.
ECM jamming. Ooh. Peace Hawk. Okay. That's a very accurate medium laser.
I'm ready.
Huh. Yeah, here we're gonna sprint over like so. Again, trying to stay out of their ECM Ring of Doom. I really wish I had access. I intended to put the LK ammo on. I forgot to.
Cry havoc.
The extra accuracy would have been
Ready to
nice.
rock.
Alright. And now our Saracen can do Saracen things. 10 evasion is... I mean... Oh, he's got so much armor. And I can only get the 10 if I hit him from behind or from the other side. Yeah. I would love to leg this thing and take it home with me. So I don't want to shoot in the back and destroy everything.
Here we go.
Alright. Like, yes, he's guarded, so he's taking reduced damage, but he also didn't move very far. He has a PPC as well. Oh yeah. That's what I want to salvage. Oh, right. He's medium. Never mind. Challenge run rules. I can only... Wow. That was an interesting thing. Camera also did a weird jump. Anyway. Okay, if I go here, I can shoot him with both. That's good. Also, he is just, like, really terrifying. Simply put.
Missed. Figures.
Okay. Yeah, the Thunderbolt 15 is a concern. The Phoenix Hawk has so far just been firing 2 medium lasers very accurately, but has just been firing 2 medium lasers. Ooh, structure exposed already.
Internal structure disintegrating.
Wow. Okay. So there's the entire turret armor gone.
Confirmed.
That's... that's dangerous and troubling. And oh dear. I think I shift targets to the Bradford.
Roger, Skipper.
I think the Bradford is the scariest thing on the field, and I definitely should have been focusing it first because it also doesn't have that much armor and structure. Relatively speaking. There's less locations.
Fun time.
I hear ya. Don't need to tell me twice.
Alright. Yes.
Roger that. Firing on target.
So now they both have ECM jamming this round, or for the next round or two. So that's good. Okay. That's getting very dangerous. I think the Vedette just needs to run. Just run.
Rolling.
And the Dervish is about to switch to only LRMs, but I think I can barely hit the red line. No chance of ammo explosion, very slight chance
Rolling FSG.
of shutdown.
I got the heat spiking here.
Alright, the Vedette needs to run, and in running,
Affirmative.
just fire at the targets it can. At range. Which right now is that guy.
Here we go.
Hey, nice. I also need to remember that to get the full damage out of an autocannon, you have to use the
Yes, Commander.
Jam Chance multi-fire ability now.
I'm there.
Cool. Yep. Which also means whenever it's jammed, you can mosey around the corner and hide. until it unjams. We've done some decent damage to the Bradford. Okay, cool. Thunderbolt did not land. That's good.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I mean, dare I jump? This is going to generate so much heat, but by doing so, the Bradford will be within range of my... Yeah.
Affirmative.
If I have to jump and brace, that's still worth kicking that active and jamming the ECM, or the, stopping the Bradford from doing ECM things. Am I really not going to overheat? I guess it really was just the weird storm that was going on the last mission. Unless, again, the preview isn't accurate. I am concerned. I feel like I should brace because I have the distinct feeling that as soon as I commit to it, nope, that was the accurate actual heat. Wow. So we really did cool it down a lot. That's good to know. The Dervish is still very, very toasty. So we're gonna swap to only LRMs and it still generates heat. Amazing.
Target confirmed.
Alright.
That didn't hit?
So some double heat sink kits definitely would be good.
I'm being flanked.
Just hang in there. Stay frosty.
Yup.
Alright, Saracen.
All right.
Say hello to the Bradford. And please, do some work.
All weapons, go.
Yeah, the hit chance shot up so much because I got the gauntlet in range to stop his ECM from being so strong.
Waiting for orders.
By having my ECM in counter mode. Now I will fall back and
You
kill him.
betcha.
I hope. Yeah. I mean, dare I go for the SRMs for more damage? No. If he survives, him missing is more important. I don't even manage to hit him, so no big deal. It's fine. They really don't like our vedette. Now, luckily, I believe that was firing indirectly, which is why it didn't why it didn't hit anything at all. But yeah, the the Thunderbolt 10 carrier
Right
is
here.
still alive, and I feel like it's worth the risk. Just gotta turn my back to them
Go fast. Got it.
and hope they don't destroy my turret from behind. Unfortunately, did not hit the open side. And now he's gonna turn around. Okay.
I'm receiving you. I'm going.
Am I able to shoot both now? Yes. Okay.
Putting one in the back.
Not at all. Complete
No
misses.
joy. Skipper.
Yeah. Early game volume of fire is definitely the way to go.
I got you.
I probably could have actually stayed further back and gotten optimal hit chance from the LRM.
Engaging target.
So yeah, now that I'm no longer countering his ECM with my
You gotta be
Bushwhacker,
shitting me. That should have hit.
all of my hit chances have dropped through the floor again. Electronic warfare, y'all. It's important. Ooh, I also only got 6 evasion with the Saracen. That's scary.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try this again.
Got it.
And see if it continues to be consistent. I guess because this time I was jumping up instead of down. Maybe that generates more heat. I'm just gonna brace and drop all my heat. The handheld rack did not unjam. Fair enough.
Standing by. Copy.
Hopefully 8 evasion will be enough. And hopefully this lands.
Copy.
Nope.
Bad luck.
It is worth noting that the jam chance on the rapid fire is super low compared to, you know. Uh-oh. Okay. Yep.
Confirmed.
Yep, the vedette needs to get gone. Oh, that's annoying. That is very unfortunate. Alright, looks like 6 evasion is what I'm living for.
I'm there.
Okay,
No love on that strike.
that's fine. Also, what is this Falcon doing? Has he been shooting at me and I just haven't noticed? They really don't like this vedette.
Orders?
Alright, that is the incorrect side of the Bradford, so... time to start... Actually, I'm just going to take a cooldown turn.
Acknowledged.
That is the better play. Cool. Hello, Phoenix Hawk.
I hear ya.
Yeah. Killing this thing is valuable.
This is gonna be good.
Come on, missiles. Still no.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Okay. Well, that's just great. It's fine. Everything is working out just fine. I really hope that the reason I don't have line of sight is not... It is. It's because the Bushwhacker's in the way. Well... Alright, I cannot get an angle on the side that needs to be destroyed. So I guess I will shoot the Phoenix Hawk in the back. While getting as much evasion as possible. Looks like 7 is the magic number.
You got it.
Alright. Hello. Well,
Stand still, moron.
alright. That's fine.
Oh,
That's less fine.
I'm wounded, Commander.
Okay. But it looks like Frosty survived, so that must have just been the turret blowing, which means we don't have weapons for it anymore. Which is, you know, not ideal. But... yeah.
I live to serve.
Again, that's the wrong side of the Bradford. Well.
Got it, Commander.
Do I have any chance of hitting with indirect fire? No. 6.5. I mean, I don't even know if the indirect fire can actually hit it on the open side. So, yeah, no. Cool. As soon as I take the Bradford down, we're going to have much better hit chances because the electronic warfare will not be messing with us anymore.
What can I do for you?
Okay. My handheld Rec 2 has unjammed. But I don't even need it. For whatever reason, I guess because I have a really good sensor roll this round. This Bradford is dead. Right? No? Yeah, I have no idea why. It's fine. I'm not even going to question it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
Cool.
stay down.
Cool. Alright, Scorpion is coming to face our... Oh, Saracen. He keeps just firing indirectly and missing, so... I think I'm going to focus the Phoenix Hawk.
Yup.
Also, the Falcon up there is just, like, not doing anything, so... Yeah. Up. There's a spot.
Double time. Let's go.
It's obstructed, but I can shoot him in the back from there. Yep.
Locking off with all weapons dipped.
Alright, cool.
Waiting for orders.
And then Ek can actually fall back and shoot him in the back with an Alpha Strike.
Onward.
Beautiful. Do that. Do that.
Got it, Commander.
Alright.
Good to go.
Okay. So, my choice is either move here and shoot him in the back, jump here and shoot him in the back, or there. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Affirmative.
And I think I'm going to hold on to the handheld Rack 2 until I have a more 30+% hit chance. Then again, he is getting softened up pretty well, so...
You're not gonna like this.
I'm going to miss every single shot, but... it's okay.
I may need some more time in the simulator.
And yes, I am aware I am doing a terrible job of keeping my stealth mech at a distance. I want to know why he's so accurate, and I want whatever it is that makes him so accurate. Oh yeah, did I? No, I did not.
Standing by.
I just remembered I got the fire control improved last mission. I definitely want to use that at some point. There we go.
No shooting.
So the Dervish
Just running.
has a wider firing arc. That's its mech quirk. Yeah.
Acknowledge.
At this point, it's just a matter of continuing to fire at and punch
Watch
the
my
enemies
feet.
until they explode.
Taking damage.
It does, you know, help that it seems like just the Phoenix Hawk and the Quad are actually firing back. I don't know what's going on with the
Ready to
Falcon,
rock.
but I'm kind of happy that they are just not.
Quick stepping it.
get better hit chance on everything. Oof. Early game struggles are real. Ah! I figured it out.
My old mama did it harder than
He
that.
has direct fire weapons and for some reason can't move. Is his engine damaged or something?
Skipper,
Possible. But that's why. That makes sense now. That's why he hasn't fired basically at all the entire mission. Noted.
affirmative, Commander.
Alright.
Now let's see how you handle this.
One of these days, I'm actually going to land some shots. One of these days, the Phoenix Hawk is going to die from it. Cool. Saracen survived. That's good. They really don't like my vehicles.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Good day. That is a 45% chance.
Ugh!
That is a miss.
Hey, stay in the crosshair.
I figured shooting wasn't going too great, so I might as well try it. I guess it would have made more sense to try it after I built up the heat for the TSM to be active.
I'm your spaniel.
Yeah. That probably would have been better. I can't get line of sight, so I guess I will walk towards the Scorpion.
I'm walking here.
I can fire both medium lasers.
Target acquired.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Gonna need a calibration on my targeting system.
Yeah, I'm about to start just punching it. Yeah, he is very accurate.
Good to go.
I cannot say I'm a fan of that. Alright. Yeah. Let's go for it.
I read you, Commander. Moving out. Go toe to toe.
Alright, landed the kick. Beautiful. Which means he's now unsteady. Structure exposed. Okay.
All out of short-range missiles, Commander.
And now we no longer have SRMs.
Ready for orders.
Got it. Okay. That is the side that is open. Wait, that's the back? Oh. Quad mechs have 2 hexes that are back, I guess. Whatever.
On my way. Engaging.
Nice. Nice. Still focusing the Saracen. Alright.
Yup. Copy that, Commander.
The unsteady Phoenix Hawk
I'm on him.
is still alive. Oh dear. Alright.
Skipper.
Revenge. You know what? Sure.
Acknowledge, Commander.
Sure. It gets me away from the edge, so the spider has to fire indirectly.
Accuracy through volume of 5.
Yeah, I really wish I had remembered
That
to
hit something good.
put the regular LRM ammo into the Saracen and the
Waiting on
LK
you,
ammo
Commander.
in the dervish. But it's fine. It's completely fine. I mean, I guess I could swap these to LRM. He is open, so maybe successfully doing something. Nah. And I'm just kicking him to try to make him unsteady. Nice. Not there yet. Getting closer. Yeah, getting the Thunderbolt carrier down first should have been the highest priority at the start. That was a misplay. That's why we lost a tank. Oh, this is the other side. In that case, cooldown turn. Oh, hello. Okay. Falcon has decided to join the fight.
Waiting for orders.
Noted. $45 versus $22.5, yeah. 40. I saw 45. Alright. Very well then. Just gonna go all in.
Here it comes.
And hope.
Another hit like that
Alright.
and you're toast.
Now he moves. So he drops the stability damage. Shoots the Saracen again.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
I am still very curious what it is that's making him so accurate. And I'm pretty sure it's probably a pirate fire control system
Ready to rock.
with some battle computers or something. Alright. Last 10 LRMs.
My LRMs are out.
Nope.
They will be done.
However, Ek can now fall back and hopefully have a better hit chance than that once he has line of sight. Yeah. Alpha strike. Stressed. Okay. Unfortunately, not a kill. And unfortunately, he's going to get another turn. Luckily, the Scorpion seems to be completely,
What can I do for you?
what's the word? Useless. Yeah, that's the word.
On my way.
They literally
Targeting
just...
enemy 6.
I just need one good shot to land. Alright, I forgot what I was saying.
I'm your spaniel.
Stepped away for a moment. Yep, it's fine. Cannot get into the back of Phoenix Hawk. So I suppose I will see what side of the Scorpion I'm shooting.
Double time. Let's go.
Here we go. It is the correct side, so I'm actually... Ooh, that is quite a bit of heat. I mean... yeah. I don't think I'm going to explode. Hey, I didn't even shut down. Nice. I was really hoping for that to be a kill. Or at least, like, you know, something explode from it. I could also be making better use of X Commander Circle.
Confirmed.
That, like, nobody is inside of all mission long.
I'm rolling.
Which is genuinely a mistake. I also should be looking at how thin the armor is getting on the Saracen. Oh, not as bad as I thought. Okay.
Well, this looks bad for you.
Hey, finally, right torso down.
Reporting. Critical
Wow. Finally took down one side torso. Still has 2 medium lasers, but...
I await your command.
yeah, I'm genuinely very confused what's going on with this Phoenix Hawk. Alright, how much heat can I drop while still shooting the Phoenix Hawk with missiles? Okay, that answers that. And I sprinted, so I can't even brace. I mean, if I'm to believe this, there is no chance of exploding. I'm gonna go for it.
Targeting enemy Tushy. Heat is cooking
All
the
right.
internal structure.
Oh hey, the Scorpion's finally shooting his PPC again. I forgot he had that thing. Did he run out of missiles? Is that what's going on? Maybe.
I hear ya.
Okay. Back punch, 55%, 25% on the MMLs. Or I can kick and have more things. Yes. That.
Coordinates received.
I'm gonna do that.
This is gonna be good.
I lost all my evasion. My back is to the Scorpion.
Systems recycling for another shot.
Finally got the kill. Amazing.
Let's go. Did you see that?
Wow.
Did you see it?
I'm gonna be disappointed if I get to the salvage screen and there's like
What are your
nothing nothing that actually allowed him to hit. It was just like luck or pilot. That would be disappointing. And I can't get an angle on the Scorpion. Weird. Okay.
10-4.
Well, we'll see what happens.
What can I do for ya?
There we go. If I jump to exactly there.
Uh-huh.
Alright. That does put me over the threshold. But, worst case scenario, I shut down. Or I just drop one of the MMLs. They're not like, super effective anyway. Yeah.
Roger, Commander.
That.
I've got the shot.
Alright.
Confirmed.
So I'm pretty sure he has his open side towards the wall. Which is fine.
Roger that, Commander.
I guess I could have also reserved and waited for him to take a turn.
Target locked on enemy 6, Skipper.
Okay. Okay, yeah, the completely full ammo, undamaged Falcon has finally decided to enter the fight, and it is concerning. I'm legit gonna just brace and
Roger
hope
that.
that the
Digging
dervish draws fire. Uh-oh. Okay, cool, he missed. Alright, he has no evasion. Oh, that was a little... That was a little sketch. The Saracen now needs to run.
I hear ya.
I mean, I'm literally gonna kick him from the side that already has the damaged leg. And shoot him with everything. There's a leg.
Come on, Mechwarriors. It's go
Explosion
time.
redirected, so he's got case. Or had case, I guess. Knocked down. Okay.
You could fry an egg in
What
here.
just happened? Supercharger destroyed. That's unfortunate. I would have loved to have a supercharger. Yeah, I don't know what just happened, but it is definitely no longer in the battle.
Yes, Commander.
So, cool, I guess. Time to start slowly walking towards
Moving to
the
position.
other enemy that's left. And shooting if able.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Wing and a miss. Yup.
But we should be able to win this one.
Affirmative, Commander.
Saracen up in the front with what little armor it's got left. To use what little missiles it has left. Before I just book it. Or at least that's the plan. Cool.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Switch that back to passive because nobody's in range to be jammed. Getting to a firing position. I don't feel... I'm zip. Is it that the magpulls can't explode from overheating? Is that why it's not showing that as a possibility? I don't know. I'm gonna use vigilance for the damage reduction. And
Here we go.
I'm pretty sure that the vigilance damage reduction sticks
Getting
around if you
pretty
shut
hot
down.
in here, Commander.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could very easily be remembering. Alright.
10-4.
Move for 6. Shoot him. In the almost open face.
Engaging target.
And I've got 2/3 of one salvo left.
Ready for orders.
Move. Alpha strike.
Roger that.
Just go over the red line a teeny bit.
My mech's overheating.
Okay. Saracen has taken yet another alpha strike for us.
Good to go.
Brave, brave Saracen.
Uh-huh.
I would love to get another radical. That made this mech so beautiful. Still overheating. Still not showing an explosion chance. And I'm assuming a handheld weapon can't explode from heat.
Let's move.
I don't know for certain, though. Yeah, that's definitely getting very sketch. Actually, this is a good chance to check. Okay. Overheating that much, chance to shut down. Alpha striking, chance for ammo explosion. Alright. I'm willing to shut down.
See how you like this. Heat's frying my internals.
As long as I understand that correctly, and that is indeed a, and it is indeed a,
Ready to rock.
I want to hit it from that side.
Aye, skipper.
If it is indeed a,
No target.
D100 plus 10 less than 10, meaning that any roll would guarantee
Here we go.
not cause an ammo explosion. But yeah, if you know for sure how that,
My short-range missiles are out.
if you know for sure how accurate that is, if you've had a mech that was D100 plus 10 less than 10 explode, do let me know.
Some shrapnel.
Ow.
What are your orders, skipper?
Okay. My orders are for you to run.
I got you.
Just run. Let the mechs handle it from here.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Yeah, let's stick with that. That's fine. Structure exposed.
I'm receiving you.
Stand and shoot. Now it's probably gonna, yeah, less than 30. So I don't want to continue overheating. Actually, if I keep it at the same heat... See, now I'm kind of curious if it's gonna explode. If it explodes, I lose a leg. I don't think the whole mech goes, like, down. I'm gonna chance it.
Locking target.
And get the kill. Beautiful.
Do the math, Chief.
Milk run. Yeah. Yeah, one unit going down, one unit almost going down and running out of ammo. Not exactly a milk run. Taking a shot to the head and the back armor getting pretty thin on our bushwhacker. I really want to swap out the bushwhacker's kit for something long range. Ooh, that's cool. So, Reinforced Leg Mark II is actually a case system that also increases armor and structure. That's pretty cool. I'm going to look at the mechs in a second, but I just wanted to see, okay. Yeah, that was a very special bushwhacker, or not bushwhacker, Phoenix Hawk. Because that's the only thing that's not whole right there. So it had a 3-ton hatchet that it just never used. Upper hardened, which reduced the damage it took. Lower melee weapon. That's cool. That's the starting of a melee mech right there. But there's only one part available. So let's look at the Scorpion. Improved life support. Okay, so +2 guts. Indo. That's nice. Quad mech. Okay. Improved stability and 360-degree firing arc. Siege mode. 20% stability threshold, 20% maximum, and -20% taken. Grants bulwark, increasing damage reduction from guarded to 20%. Shot scatter radius, minimum -20%, and max -30% distance. +1 accuracy, 1 evasion pip ignore, -1 recoil. -25 stability damage to self when firing large weapons in siege mode. Can only be activated before movement. Quad mech kicks do 100% more damage and 50% more stability damage due to their forelegs. Neat. It has a double heatsink kit. It has a light engine. It has a 330 core, a gyro XL, plasma rifle with double bin of ammo, MML3s. The tag unfortunately did get destroyed, along with the supercharger. But it does have case 2. Now, the problem is, it's 55 tons. So, disassemble. I am definitely going to be grabbing some very nice things from this mission. And genuinely, a plasma rifle with a double bin is amazing for such a hot planet. Like, that is a 600-meter heat-generating weapon. That's nice. That's very nice. Is it better than insert other stuff? No. Alright, Falcon HVT. Medium laser, SRM6s. Accurate weapon missiles, so +1 accuracy, bonus grouping. Pretty standard. And again, medium vehicles, I'm considering basically in the same bracket as light mechs. Accurate weapon missiles. Aphrodite attachment. So, yeah. Thunderbolt 15. I don't know if that is destroyed. But I hope it's intact if I take this. Thermobolt? Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice. So, does area of effect damage. Does it not generate heat anymore? Huh. I guess the Thermobolt no longer causes heat. Oh well. Still cool. Communications equipment. +1 tactic skill for all teammates. Persistent ECM jams enemies by 1 and reduces jamming on allies by 2 within 330 meters. Blocks enemy non-boosted C3. Yeah, this is what was scrambling our hit chance in the beginning of the fight. Reduces enemy jamming by 2 on the carrier, in addition to the 2 within 330 meters. And 1 sensor ping and 15% visibility signature on all enemies within 330. That's so good. Yeah, battle armor stuff, whatever. Fire control vehicle standard. Yeah. And then it's got the grenade launcher. Oh no. I destroyed the regular Thunderbolt ammo. So all I would have is 4 shots. Unless I found ammo for it. Oh, that's tragic. But it's also a command vehicle. More or less. And it's got decent armor. It's got electronic warfare benefits. And it's only 1 + 14. So I can still get my full priority picks. Like a double heatsink kit. Oh yeah, the Falcon HVT. This thing is a lot slower. Again, it's the electronic warfare that's most valuable. Even if it explodes in the fight, as long as it successfully got me hits up until it explodes, that's cool. The 330 core is so good. Oh man. Cores are easier to find though. The plasma rifle and double bin of ammo. Like normally it feels bad to pick ammo, but when it's a double bin, that is enough to run 2 plasmas. And you're in an incredibly hot biome, fighting a bunch of pirates, so you're pretty likely to eventually see another plasma. I mean, just based on where we are. Alright, so I think I get 1 more priority pick. Oh, this is so tough. Well, I mean, obviously none of this. Not that. Indo Steel is an immediate upgrade on any mech that doesn't have Indo. Which, that potentially upgrades, in addition to the double heatsink kit, the ability for our missile boat to become a very scary missile boat. Gyro XL's interesting. So I'm pretty sure on a medium mech that's going to save about as much as the Indo. I think for heavier mechs, the Indo saves more, but I think in a medium mech, it's about the same. But it just takes up like the entire center torso. I mean, I've got to pick the Gyro XL, right? But then again, no. The lower melee weapon is so good. Just the bonus accuracy and modifiers to damage and stability damage with physical weapons, as well as increasing, like, that's a definite. That's a 100% taking it. But then there's also the 3-ton hatchet, and there's also the upper hardened, and I want all the things. Do I actually leave the plasma rifle and the double bin of ammo? That would let me take the 3-ton hatchet. Oh no, actually, I think I would take the Gyro XL over the 3-ton hatchet. I think it would be... Okay. The plasma rifle is 6 tons. Double bin of plasma is 2. That's an 8-ton investment to do 50 damage and 12 heat damage. But it also generates 21 heat to fire. So if I replaced like the MMLs on the Bushwhacker with it, it would generate more heat. And I think it would be about the same tonnage, because I think they're each 3 and their ammo's bins are each 1. I think I get more value out of the Gyro XL and the upper hardened being able to give the Bushwhacker reduced damage. I think I'm actually going to leave the Bradford. No, I've got to take the Bradford. The electronic warfare is just too valuable, and it's another unit on the field. Double heatsink kit, necessary. 100% necessary. Indo steel is more common than XL gyros. That's why I'm doing that. Yep. We got the Bradford. We got 1 part of the Scorpion. 2 medium lasers. Well, Gyro XL, double heatsink kit. Yep. The stuff we picked, and then a Scorpion part and 2 medium lasers. That's fine. That was still a good haul. Yep, it's a tank. Oof, 248,000 C-bills in damage. That's fine. That is completely and totally fine. So. Bushwhacker, I definitely want to put that hardened upper. Alright, upper hardened. Upper hardened. There we go. And the fire control improved. There we go. We already have the double heatsink kit. And I think... Oh, actually, I should go see what I can take off of the Bradford. Because again, the primary thing I grabbed this for is for the electronic warfare. Okay. The Aphrodite attachment is apparently built in? What? Okay, that's amazing. That, if it gets destroyed, just allows Thunderbolts to mimic streak behavior. Wow. So no indirect fire in Aphrodite mode. But streak enabled. So the fact that I only have 4 missiles isn't that big of a deal if they're 4 guaranteed hits. That's cool. I will definitely be checking. Yeah, I was thinking about, like, coming in here and I am going to take off this machine gun heavy. That's 1 ton. And the half heavy machine gun ammo. Because this thing is just going to sit in the back. It's going to fire its 4 missiles and then just provide... Or do I save? Because that's built in. I could still use like an LRM-10. I'd have more ammo. I could put a half bin of ammo there. I could put full bin of ammo there. I could have 30. So I could actually probably put an LRM-20 here. But then I wouldn't benefit from the Aphrodite attachment, which is bonus accuracy, but also the fact that it only fires if it will hit. That's amazing. And a direct hit with a Thunderbolt 15 is quite a thing. It also has this grenade launcher. The grenade launcher is a ballistic weapon that weighs 1 ton. Yeah, that's gonna be just a grenade launcher or a machine gun of some sort. But yeah, if anything ever gets within 150 meters of this thing, then I messed up. This is definitely a sits in the back, gives me electronic warfare benefits. Reduces jamming on allies by 2. +1 tactic skill for all teammates. Like this is good. And if enemies do get within 330 meters, then cool, we ping them and stuff. But yeah. I mostly grabbed it for this. This right here. That's why. Like I said, I'm going to take the machine gun heavy, and I'm going to put it on something closer ranged. The dervish we'll get to in a second. I just realized I could have potentially run a single LRM-10 with the mag pulse. Oh, well, then again, no, because the plasma does not give the ECM debuff or the sensors debuff like PPCs do. I have been getting way closer than I should. Like, I need PPC, I need large lasers, I need something to be able to stay further back. But I currently do not have it. What I do have is an upper hardened, to reduce the damage we take a little bit. Full stop. Oh no, the fire control group, that's the other benefit. Other than that... And for the record, yes, I know. I absolutely know. I should not be getting into melee brawls with this thing. So I feel like if I'm going to drop medium lasers, I need to drop the X-pulses and just run the medium lasers so that I generate a lot less heat. Then again, no, I do want to stay toasty, especially if I'm going to be doing this short-range brawling nonsense. You know what? I hate to do this, but this is what I'm thinking, and I will do more between now and the next episode. For now, that's been your episode of Roguetech for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.